All right, I was really hoping I would not have to do this video again, but we are going to look at Liverpool's title maths once again. And guys, they're actually looking really good, okay? So everyone who's been freaking out since we lost to Fulham, I hope this video is encouraging because Liverpool are actually still in a fantastic position. Let's dive into the math here because this is the channel that is all Liverpool all the time. It's all red. Please hit the like button. Consider subscribing as we continue to cover the best club in the world. As always, our title maths revolve around Arsenal being perfect, which is laughable at this point because they've been absolutely just terrible, which is great. So if Arsenal were to go unbeaten in their last 7 games, that's 21 points. That would mean Liverpool only need 11 points in their final 7 matches. Let's see how we can get there. So Arsenal would end the season on 83, and Liverpool would need 84, of course. If we wanted to be safe with the goal differential, you know, if something crazy happened, if Arsenal were to somehow beat somebody 7-0 or whatever, or if that game at Anfield somehow goes super duper south and, Arsenal win 3-0 or whatever. So let's look at the possible scenarios here for the final 7 matches for Liverpool. How do we get there? So to get to 10 points, which would theoretically put us level on points, 3 wins, 1 draw, 3 losses. Which a week ago, I'd be like, that's never going to happen. Now, after that loss to Fulham, I'm not so sure. Even though I do think that Fulham match was always going to be tricky. It was always going to be a tough match away to Fulham, who are a good team right now. But this scenario right here, 3 losses and a draw in our final 7, especially when we have so many of those at home, that is a little bit hard to fathom. This one seems a little bit more reasonable. 3 wins, 3 draws, and a loss. That would put us 2 points clear at the top. So we're good there. And then, again, 4 wins, no draws, 3 losses. All these scenarios have to have a loss in them because we're assuming Arsenal are perfect. And that would mean they come to Anfield and win, which at this point doesn't seem likely either. 3 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses would get us to the magical 11-point number. And honestly, that's probably, I don't know, that's actually, that could happen. So 11 points needed from 7 matches if Arsenal are somehow perfect. That would give Liverpool a needed 42.86% win percentage, right? In the final 7 games, that's what Liverpool would need to gain 11 points from 7 matches. Now, our current win rate on the season, 71%. So the statistics are pointing us in the right direction, and it's looking good for Liverpool. Okay, so here are my projections for the final 7 matches for Liverpool and for Arsenal. I think Liverpool get 4 wins out of 7, so that right there gets us, it's over, right? That gets us 12 points. I think we'll have 2 draws, and I do think we might lose again, okay? So that gets us 14 points in the last 7 matches. I think Arsenal will finish with 3 wins out of 7, 3 draws, and also a loss. So that gets them to 12 points. And that means that we end with 14 points out of our last 7 matches. That gets us 87 points total, which in the grand scheme of things is actually incredible. It's very good. You take out the Man City era here of the past 6, 7, 8 years, 87 points in the Premier League historically is fantastic, okay? So we probably need to do a video at some point where we break down the last 25 Premier League winning seasons, or the last 25 Premier League winners. How many points did they actually have at the end of the season? That'd be really interesting. This also means Arsenal finished with 74 points. Liverpool win the Premier League, 13 points clear at the top. It's an absolute thrashing. It wasn't even close, should that happen. It's not close right now. And that means my projected win date has not changed. I've been saying this for about a month and a half now that I think Liverpool will end this Premier League race officially on April 26th at Anfield against Tottenham. We'd love a good win against Tottenham. We play really well against Tottenham. Maybe Tottenham's the answer to our offensive woes over the past month to month and a half. So that's what I'm thinking. I'd love to know what you think. I hope these maths are encouraging. Liverpool's still rocking it at the top, and no one's going to stop us. So up the Reds.